Yo, Big Daddy, thanks for the host. Good sir. What's up, Patrick? How you doing today? Messing up on me a lot. No sound. Yo, Zim, what's up? So my original plan, sons, was to have that little intro to the game as an intro. I've been kind of down on content as far as getting content out. I apologize. It's just been a rough week. I'm going to try to get back to one video a day. In the interim, I have a few things to be actually testing right now. So one is Strange Brigade, which you guys are going to come along the journey with me to test. And while we're testing that, we're also going to be taking a look at, ooh, not my crotch, but those jeans are nice. I definitely recommend Levi's. This is the Hermes E2. We're going to be taking a look at this. And then we have from Camdius, there's Zeus mouse as well. So all of that is stuff that will be like reviewed on the channel. For now, we're going to be checking this out. I don't know why my green screen's messed up. I do not know what's going on with audio. So I guess first thing that we're going to test is what the deuce is going on with audio. I bet you no, it is going out the right area. So I don't know. Thanks for the 500 biddies. Biddy hype. Biddies on my face. Yes, sir. We need to figure out what's up with the sound. I don't know. It was working previously, at some point. This is very odd. Well, I say that we did install the new NVIDIA driver before coming this route or whatever. Boosted. What are you referring to? Isn't bad, just not boosted? Isn't bad. Let's search Strange Brigade. Let's spell it right. And we'll just throw that on a loop while we troubleshoot audio. Oh, apparently Steam just isn't playing audio. We're not going to watch the review because I don't want to know much about it yet. So I don't click on reviews. But Strange Brigade is, in case you guys didn't know, well, we can just leave it here. Strange Brigade is this game right here that's playing all this stuff. It's by a company called Rebellion, who does Sniper Elite, the Nazi zombies, and that sort of stuff. They're a pretty good studio. I like them. They're more budget games. This one's a little bit more expensive than I prefer, about $40. It's a 1 to 4 player co-op shooter based in the 1930s. And today we're going to see how it runs. The test bench is an i3 8350K overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz with 16 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum. Oh, I guess maybe I do. Good point, Zim. So it's with 16 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum clocked at 3200 megahertz. And we currently have a GTX 1063 gigabyte in there, and we'll be testing an RX 570 as well. My pre-order got messed up on the GTX 2080 because I canceled it, and I'm waiting for the credit on my card to get reapplied back so that I can buy the one that comes on the 21st of this month instead of the one that was coming on November 12th. So I hope that all works out, because what a pain in the ass. That aside, we're going to keep comparing $100 and $200 cards in games as they come out, or $200 to $300 cards, and we're going to try Strange Brigade. Can you play GTA 5 for the benchmark? No, we've done that plenty of times, sir, on the channel. It's not really what we're doing. What's up, Techie Rod? How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Nomad Punks. That test bench, sir, is a test bench that anybody can have. So we have DX12 and Vulcan both supported here. Awesome. Looks like our options right off the bat is an exclusive full screen. It defaulted me to 4K. Interesting. Defaulted me to 4K medium settings apparently. So what I would rather do is start off with 1920 by 1080. Low settings so we can get our baseline and then start testing each one individually. Ryzen 3 2200G. I don't currently have a Ryzen 3 2200G. I have a 2400G. I just went over the test bench. We're obviously on the wrong. We're obviously on the wrong page. I probably need to update my description. I apologize. So we're gonna grab this. Hey, 6 months in a fucking row. Thank you, good sir. Guitar guy over there on Twitch. You rule. So we are going to basically start at low so we can get a baseline. And, you know, I mean, it doesn't really seem to matter here. It looks like it'll just let us do whatever. So, I don't know. I think we have MSI Afterburner running. We sure do. So FPS and all that should be, I don't know, up there somewhere. Cocaine. Cocaine. I don't know. Apparently audio just broke again though. Unless the game has no audio right now. So I'm not hearing shit.
Adjust
no,
that
there it
slider
is.
till the image looks perfect, old chap.
Adjust that slider until the image looks perfect, old chap. It's whatever, dude. Oh, it has the benchmark mode. Oh! Alright, let's check out the benchmark mode. Making life easy on you since 2018, sir. There you go. This is 1080p low settings on a GTX 1063 gig. Let's get our base mark here. Looks like the frame rate is inconveniently behind our overlay. It's okay. That benchmark music though, am I right? Okay, that was fun. Let's see what it tells us, and then let's hop into the game and see if it's anywhere close to what we thought. F12, sir. Screen cap that. Our average FPS was 142. But what we really want to see, desktop, was it documents, Strange Brigade, benchmark. Nice. How detailed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. These guys know what we want to see now, don't they? Holy shit. So it has frame times. Nice. Min, max FPS. It doesn't specify what the min FPS is. And then it just saves everything for you. So all I really need to do is rename this and just call it the GTX 1063 gig. Done. That's incredibly simple. Okay, that's going to make most of the benchmarking process pretty easy here. What I want to see, of course, so since I know that their benchmark is easy, there's two things we're going to do. We are going to do two things. We're going to go and check and play it with the recommended settings it gave us out of the box. We're on a 4K panel, so it gave us 4K medium settings, and it seemed to think that that was going to be fine. So in Vulkan. So let's just see if their default settings for this setup would have looked good and run. And then we'll run one of these at 1440p, yeah, and one at 1080p. Then we can compare all three of those together. If this runs okay, though, I'm gonna get into the main game and make sure the main game actually plays as well as it thinks. The goats need another emote. The goats don't need another emote. Dane was gonna make me one. He hasn't yet. No. That's a hard no for me, boys. Its default settings can suck a cluck. A gold goat average was 38 FPS. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even okay with that at all with the benchmark run, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. GTX 1060 3GB 4K medium, blah 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 blah. I don't even know why I named it because I probably don't care. What we want to do now is basically test 1440 real quick for fun at medium, sure. Seems reasonable. You bought a 7970 for $40 locally, and it works good? Awesome, dude. Congrats. Hey, Ghost. What's up? You like watching Resident Evil 7? I need to play more. I have not played more in a while. I think I selected a weird solution. A weird resolution solution. That does not look correct. We did a 4x3 on accident. Oh yeah, I totally did. Derp. Hold on. There's no 1440 option here? Well, that's why I got confused. Wait a damn second. That is so weird that it doesn't... Okay. So there's... Does it just drop straight to 1080? That is really weird. I'd have to add it. We won't worry about it. I really just need to get all the benchmarks out of the way for actual fun. Nobody's expecting to do 1080 or 1440 really on these cards. But that is weird. I wonder what I'm gonna have to look into after the new NVIDIA driver. It appears it stripped it from existence. It's odd. What do we want to do? Let's just play the game for a little bit. Make sure everything seems to be functioning like they said it did at low settings. And then we'll start going through benchmarking the settings. I'm wondering this one too. Asynchronous compute's down here, which is interesting. I thought that was cool, by the way. Hey, is that a follow? I didn't read. Thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, we needed to do DX12 versus Vulkan, by the way. Also, I tried this in Linux with Steam Play. It didn't boot, which it totally should. So I'm going to try to figure out why the hell it didn't boot. It should. Oh, it's the host from Larsman. Thank you, good sir. You ordered food from Sonic or what? Sir? Sir! You like Xubuntu? I never really liked the UI, but I haven't tried in years. Okay, so 1080p low DX12 instead of Vulkan. You guys thought benchmarking was fun and people could be entertaining while doing it? This is why we drink. Why YouTubers drink. Rule number 1. Benchmarking is boring. Usually when I do this, by the way, until we started doing it live, I would just like throw on like a movie or something on the screen above me. I still do it now because I can't possibly live stream every single test I do, because that would basically be live streaming 24/7, which would be totally awesome if I didn't have to take care of kids and stuff like that on top of trying to test. Hey, what's up, YouTube watcher? Welcome to the stream. About to go live stream yourself. Apparently, that's what everybody does on a Friday night. They live stream themselves, which totally makes sense to me. So let's just go look. Ooh, look at that performance difference. And we're gonna have to run it a second time. Wait, hold on. That was not that one. This one. So let's just make sure. Look at that shit right there. All right, we're gonna run DX12 one more time. We're just going to make sure all of our settings were correct. Hmm. We are going going to run that one more time. Well, it'll know. I can look at that later. I just wanted to mark it just in case. Let's try that again. Why on an i3? Because it is an i3 8350K and it clocks really, really high and is really, really good for a majority of games. Pretty much one of the best CPUs for pure high FPS gaming at 1080p out right now. Ooh, not Vulcan. Damn it. Clicked the wrong one. That's okay. Hey Kevin, welcome to stream. You have to realize that an 8350K, sir, is a quad core, true quad core that clocks to 5 gigahertz. And if you ever feel that that you think it's throttling my GPU, you can always watch my live streams and look right up there in the top left and observe the CPU usage in the clocks. This one is currently at 4.8 gigahertz because I feel that 4.8 gigahertz is more of a realistic goal. Now it hits 5.2 pretty easy because I kind of got a pretty good sample and it's delidded. That being said, from the 3 samples I've messed with, 4.8 non-delidded is what I would call reasonable. I don't know. In Linux, Rapture Rejects was still in like alpha, so I've not really messed with it in Linux. So, in case you brought up the CPU usage deal. If you take a look at the usage right now, we're at what, 20 to 30% on each core. 40% was the max on a single thread. We are not CPU bottlenecked at all. And there's been no throttling that's happened on the GPU, period. And that just comes from time and experience of pretty much testing all of this stuff over and over again. And then trying to find what's actually reasonable instead of just throwing a fucking i9 in there that would, well, for years, apparently it was a non-issue until Ryzen. People were throwing like the fucking extreme CPUs at it, and were bottlenecking a lot of games while benchmarking on a processor that was not meant for gaming. It's a whole nother topic. Like pretty much anything between 2012 and 2016 benchmark wise from any of the big YouTubers that were using like 5960Xs and shit like that are invalid. They were getting worse performance than the guys that were on the 3770Ks and etc. And they never actually tested it thoroughly until that came out. It's interesting. Super interesting to me. So we definitely had a bad run that first time. As you can see here, there was something that glitched. And this is why we run the test multiple times when we noticed a discrepancy like that. So this was the first run with DirectX 12 and the second run. That tells me that this minimum FPS is hard minimum. It's not like a 1% or a 0.1%. possibly could be a 0.1%. No, that's definitely a 1% right there. Yeah, that's definitely a hard minimum. It's not like a 0.1%. So if we really wanted to get super accurate, we'd have to start running. We'll have to do a couple runs with present mod or OCAT. No, so the 8600K is 6 cores. Joseph. And you're talking about instructions per clock. Instructions per clock per core, sure, but instructions per clock. Yes, instructions per clock per core would be the exact same as an 8600K. It has 2 more cores. But it doesn't have hyperthreading. So it's a better CPU. And then if you went, and it depends on what game you're playing. So there are games that are threaded better, right? So then they'll benefit just as much from more threads as they would from clock speed. But there's a lot that goes into it than just one thing. But if you took a single clock from an 8600K and a single clock or a single core, and it's from both an 8600K and an 8350K, and they were at the exact same speed, they're going to perform exactly the same. Now, if you add on the other threads, it's actually possible that a per core clock performance will be better on an 8350K because of temperatures and thermals and so on. Depending on, you know, of course, your cooling. So this will be the final one. Delete that one. Keep that one. I'm just going to put Vulkan and VK in here to make it clear. And now we're going to go through each setting in the game and see what the percent change in FPS is. Fabio, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? So now what we do is this is the testing I essentially do to get the change in FPS percentage rate for each setting in the game. And that's for everybody. Basically, if you want to go figure out, I do it for a lot of games. You can go to my channel. There's some videos that have like no views on them because nobody plays that game. But I still do it for like as many games as I possibly can as we go through. The way we do this is that we have all of these settings here, and we just did a low FPS benchmark run, or a low setting benchmark run at 1080p. Now what we'll do, and there are other factors that come into play with this. Of course, we'll have to run on the AMD card and then average those out. There's other factors such as resolution, and then you also have to pay attention to what I just showed you guys up there with the CPU bottleneck and see if a certain setting affects the CPU more than it does the GPU, and so on and so forth. But the way we'll go through this is we'll take texture detail, and we'll see worst case scenario if we bump it from low to ultra and apply, how much does the frame rate change in Vulkan. Thanks, man. I miss playing Warframe. I do, but I am still banned. Sort of. Like, they are still reviewing the ticket for, like, it's going on 2 weeks now. That's going to be a rerun. Couldn't see what happened there. That's probably the hard drive, to be honest with you. Kind of temps. I haven't checked in a while. I think I have a video on it. Not high. Because I think we're only at like 1.3 volts or something like that. Not super low. So we're not on like water or anything like that on this rig. Oh, now the game wants to behave. Wonder what's going on with the it's being a salty game. And it got saltier when I did Task Manager. I'm gonna bounce it if it lets me. I'm just gonna hit cancel and see. It's really interesting. Let's make sure the settings stayed applied. Okay, texture detail, ultra. Got it. So in some cases, what happens with things like texture detail and why that hitch will happen if we don't let the game fully load in before we start the benchmark is because we're on a 7200 RPM drive. So sometimes, like if you start a game and it's still compiling shaders and so on, and you click play and you get like the initial kind of hitching, that's typically going to be drive speed. I like to load games on the 7200 RPM and then move them to an SSD if I have to for benchmarking. Specifically so that I can see potential issues like this happening. So, how you do this, I'll show you guys an example. So now if we wanted to, for example, see how much texture detail affected frame rate, we take our base run at low, which is this Vulkan one right here. We take the textures, and then you can just pull up a frame rate calculator up here. They're not always, or not a frame rate calculator. Sorry, percent change calculator. I usually have one programmed into my Excel spreadsheets, but I don't have an Excel installed on this one. So then we can do 121 from the original, 110 from this one, click calculate, and now we can tell that at least for this you have to run more than one test. So we have to do it on multiple GPUs. Usually I do one AMD, one NVIDIA, and an APU, if possible, if the APU is not running like shit. And then I'll average those 3 out for percent change. And as you can see here, so for example, this one's about a 9%, almost 10% change in FPS just based on texture detail. And then that's where those charts come from. And then we're just going to run through all of those for every setting we have. So now we're going to move on to anti-aliasing. I want to know, and I'll try to look it up and find out before we make the video, what type of anti-aliasing. I hate it when games do this and your options for AA is low, medium, high, ultra. Because typically it's always some different form of anti-aliasing, right? Which can make it really, really difficult when you're benchmarking to understand what the differences are. So what's everybody up to for their Friday night festivities, by the way? I'm gonna bounce it because I have bad monitor detection through the Elgato sometimes. So even though you guys see it okay, the pass through on the Elgato fucks up. I don't know why. It just does. ASRock. ASRock. Eric, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? We are currently testing Strange Brigade, so welcome to that. It can get a little boring for some people, so I understand if you don't want to watch. But thanks for stopping by. Like I said, in a lot of videos, I like to live stream them for sake of transparency. I don't know. I do. And while we're doing that, I'm also testing out these peripherals. You trying to lap an old heatsink? Good luck. I never had any success with getting any performance out of that. Let me know how it goes for you. At the mother-in-law's? Fun. Working at the mother-in-law's. What are you working on, man? Mama just texted me. She's like, Bert. So we've done anti-aliasing now. We're moving on to shadow detail. Running in Vulkan. There seems to be only about a 1 to 3% change so far from what I've seen. So within margin of error for Vulkan. Corey, my grandma passed away. And so I only got a couple days in this week. And those were all pre-recorded videos. And I got one live stream in. There's been a lot of stuff to handle family wise, so I'm trying to make up for it by streaming the testing I'm doing and at least have some sort of content for YouTube before the channel dies off any more than it already has. I don't know, man, just hanging out. If you want to keep up with more stuff like that, you can always go to hang out in Discord. But we got my QuakeCon. I told Mama not to put this in the dishwasher. Apparently she did because it messed it up a little bit. Kind of upsets me. It's okay. So, I don't know if you've seen this game, Corey. I'm pretty excited to play it. I'm trying to get all the testing out of the way for it right now. Right now, we're testing the 1063 gig, and we're testing every setting, and blah, 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 like I usually do. But I have not played it yet. And while we're doing that, I also have these new Gamdias peripherals that they... or Gamdias, I don't know how to pronounce it yet. I need to email them and ask them. But they are pretty cool. I like them. I like the keyboard a fucking lot, surprisingly. Mouse, there's... if you like the Razer mice or you like the... Steel Series mice, you would like this mouse. I have like specifically one mouse that I use and I like it, and I don't like anything else, unfortunately, for gaming. And I've had a hard time switching over. I think that was shadow detail. We'll confirm here in a second. Yep. So now we're going to go with draw distance, which I assume is going to have a pretty decent hit. No, you have an 83, no, 8370 is different. He was talking about the 8350 K from Intel, the i3. Pat, man, you can't use trackballs in games. I can't. That's different. I realize a lot of people use them for work, daily work. That's a little different. A little different. Little. AMD did it to Intel too, though. So I don't know. Or not to yeah, to Intel, as well as to NVIDIA and AMD have been doing that to each other for years, even ATI days. Nothing, Yugi. There's not much to miss. Everything will be wrapped up for everybody at the end of all of the testing, which is going to go way beyond just tonight. But you know, I'm streaming what I can of the testing. Right now, we just tested draw distance. And now we're going to do anisotropic filtering. Oh, I got you. Okay. And I'm going to go grab my vaporizer from Mama while I'm at it. So I'll be right back while you guys watch this run. Hey, musical gamer. This game just came out. I have not actually played it yet. We're just benchmarking it right now. But I will be playing it. It's from the guys that did Sniper Elite. One sec. You're right back. need to explain to Mama the difference between a glove box and a console. For real. For real. So anisotropic filtering didn't seem to change too much. If at all. I don't think it changed anything. Let me look. That's interesting. Wrong one. Not the 4K one. Derp. Okay, a little bit. Not much, though. Average was the same. It did drop a little bit on the min. And a little bit on the maximum, but within reason. Alright, let's check out, what's the next setting we got? Hey, we're cranking through these. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, Ultra. Wait, let me look at that again. Reflection detail. Okay, this should be interesting. So some of these do compound too, so you gotta be a little careful with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We had that weird bug again. It has a weird going into full screen bug. Not terrible. I mean, it happens a lot with these types of games. Or with games. Not these types. What do you mean by this type of game, bruh? Da-da-da-da-da. I bought, Deadpool 2 on Blu-ray 4K today. Haven't played it yet, or like watched it. You know what I mean. Alright, full. Funny guy. I don't play games, I just test them. If I was gonna play a game, I wouldn't play PUBG. What's up, Bitcoin Jake? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So out of boredom, you started building a desktop as cheap as possible that will run Fortnite at 60 FPS, even though I don't even play the game. Nice. What have you come up with? Nah, they'll continue to be popular, Corey. Like, esports will never go back to crazy skill games. i5, 4440, 8 gigs of RAM, a terabyte hard drive, and a GTX 770. Total cost $151.25. Wouldn't it be easier to just do a Ryzen 3 2200G with like a 430 watt power? Oh, I guess it wouldn't get that cheap. I don't know. The RAM would be the problem, right? But you're also doing used, which makes it hard to be repeatable. Makes it very hard to be repeatable. That's an interesting build for sure. You gonna do a video on it, musical? Crypto's news. Nice, man. Congratulations, sir. Motion blur had no effect at all. Not much of a YouTuber, you just wanted to do it for fun? That's interesting. I respect that, sir. I mean, that's all I used to do. And then I started posting on YouTube and I just kept doing it. I just kept doing it. I should hopefully have the RTX 2080 coming in. So, I got super click happy and pre-ordered it, but it gave me the pre-order date. Well, it said it wasn't going to ship till October 12th, and I was like, fuck that, comes out on September 21st. Saw an option to order one for September 21st. Cancel my pre-order, but I have to wait for them to refund the card because it's not like I have $1,000 just open on a card somewhere. Sucks. I gotta wait for that to come out, and then hopefully my pre-order, or hopefully the pre-orders don't go away for that. I think miners are going to stop mining eventually, if not altogether. Mining's pretty dark right now for a lot of people. You got Loki, but most of the Loki pump is from miners themselves. And no matter how much everybody wants to deny it, ASICs are too locked down to the big companies. Obscurance fields. Interesting. Okay. I mean, speculative is fine, and if you get in on a good, like, small project and you mine that, like, yeah, like, that's always what it comes down to. The problem is that's not the way miners think. So if the question is, with ETH moving to proof of stake, do you think miners will move to ETC? And I think a majority of miners are going to stop mining. You're talking about most of the people in the last 2 years that started mining were trying to do it for daily profit and for making income without having to work a job, which was the dumbest thing anybody could do, and I don't respect anybody that really did that because I don't think it was a smart decision. I think there's a lot of guys out there that are good guys and smart guys. I just don't think if that was your decision that was very smart. It seems that a lot of those are the miners that have the most equipment. I don't know if mining will stick around. As far as like if the big ones die. Guess I'm not articulating that enough. What was that? Obscurance? Yep, obscurance. Okay. I am curious how much async compute helps, so we're gonna test that one. Audio doesn't matter. So let's rock that. Then we're gonna uninstall the drivers, install the RX 570 and run a base run, and then I think I'm just gonna play the game for a little bit and then probably crash. Eelt. Because I do want to at least play the game a little bit tonight. I'm just trying to get as much benchmarking out of the way, at least this first run of base benchmarks, so that I can review it this weekend and figure out which ones I want to dive into more for testing. Didn't look like async compute did much. Let's take a look. I don't think it... well, it... yeah, maybe it did help a little. Okay, so it helps a little. I wonder in what situation it helps more. That'll be interesting. Alright, so we need to grab DDU real quick. Hey, Smugger. Benchmarking Strange Brigade right now. We just finished benchmarking the 1063 gigabyte. We are about to move on to the RX 574 gigabyte. I am going to pee while this cleans and shuts down. Then we'll be back with the new GPU. Okay, so it's off. Which GPU? This one. I like just having GPUs sitting on my shelves. It makes me feel good. So we're going to go with this one now. Wait, is that the right one? No, sorry. That does not have red fans. This one. We're gonna go with this one. This one. I'm sorry. Too many graphics cards. I am not complaining about that. That's fucking sick. Worked really hard to have too many graphics cards. Oh, all right. Let's see if this comes up. How are you doing tonight, Spugger? Good to see you here. Cheers. Well, it doesn't appear to want to be posting, so that could be problematic. I know we have signal. I just don't know why the Elgato's not getting it. Been doing good, man. GIMP, huh? I use a lot of Inkscape for the overlay stuff. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. I heard back and they said they were still reviewing it. So, no word yet, unfortunately. It's a great game. You should play it. Hopefully they unban me. Oh, yeah, they're great. It runs great. It runs really good. I got one more thing to test here, and then we're pretty much done. Installing the drivers for the RX 574 gig right now. Did you download the game? This is my last test before I play the game. If you want to hop in after we run this test, and I'm just going to run a kind of a quick comparison between this and the 1063 gig. Probably going to run this at like 4K and 1080. Welcome to driver installations. The sponsor box. I don't know, man. Interesting. Okay. 2 more to go. new subs and yeah, interesting. I'll figure it out, I guess, later. New follower seems to be working. The cheers were working earlier. So the question is here, who wins, AMD or NVIDIA? Y'all ready for it? I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Gah! NVIDIA wins. We'll test a few more times, but not like always. That's barely too, and that's on a card that's $40 cheaper. So, you know, whatever. Let's do the 4K run and then call it quits and just play the game, because that sounds fun. So what was it? It was 4K medium. Let's see how bad this shits itself. Now, NVIDIA was able to, the GTX 1063 gig was able to keep itself above 30 FPS the whole time. If AMD can do better than that, then that'd be pretty cool. With a smaller bus width. There you go, boys. Look at that. Looking beautiful. Our low was like 33. It's all VRAM, bud, but I'll show you here in just a sec. So if we take a look, let me rename this one so we don't forget. Rename. So immediately when we hit the play on the GTX 1063 gig, I was like, oh, it's taking a shit. And it did. There you go, boys. That, though, is the difference between 3 gigabytes of VRAM and 4 gigs. Or, yeah, pretty much. That's the difference you're looking at. It gets interesting in 1440p, too. But I'm done testing. I'm gonna play. I'm just gonna go play. First, before I play, to make sure I'll be happy. This is interesting though too. The 570 reads 1440. I bet you, actually, out of curiosity, 1440p Ultra on RX 574 gig. Tell her hi, YouTube watcher. We were running 40s there pretty good. So I'm going to try, this might not work at all though. Them textures are killer. Pretty good. So, we want about 20% increase in frame rate. From what I was messing with earlier, I think I know the settings we need to do. Off. Because AA at 1440p is useless. We're going to go high on draw distance. No motion blur. No tessellation. No obscuring fields. No occlusion. V-sync. So we're going to lock us to 60 right now. We're going to use async. That wasn't a pause on the Elgato. That was me syncing the audio. My bad. Interesting. This is not good enough. Let me go look at that again. I'm working on it, YouTube watcher. Working on it. I think the VSync issue, I think there's a VSync issue. Interestingly enough. I think VSync is fucked up. Let me look at something real quick. That's really interesting. No! God damn it. Hey, thanks for the follow! 1972 timeline. Welcome to the stream, sir. I was followed by time. Followed Smugger here. Awesome. Welcome to the stream, bud. Also, excuse my wheezing. I was sick last week and still sick, kinda, because I keep working. Ah ha 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 ha! I wish I could play Warframe, sir. I find my 1440p problem to be interesting in this game. We're just gonna go back to 1080p and fuck with it later. what's up, Giant Ninja? Glad to see you here, bud. We just got done with all the benchmarking I'm going to do for tonight. I think we had about 3 hours of benchmarking. We're pretty good there. I'm going to drink this beer and just go play the game. How about that? Let's go see what this game is all about. That sounds fun to me. Character setup. Let's see. We got 4. We got a black girl, white guy, white guy. 2 white guys. Nice, okay. Black girl with genuinely non-interesting weapon. I'm not. Oh, that's the worst weapon. Woman, what are you doing? Oh, okay, that's a cool weapon. They need to do this better. He also has the German Ruger right there, which is a nice pistol. And then the classic with actually probably like a pretty nice 7-shot rifle, semi-auto. Where are their skills? I wonder. Need skills. Did we fix that? No, we did not. Oh, yeah. There we go. She's got a grenade. 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 Spiky grenade. Okay, I mean, Professor Archimedes de Quincy obviously has the coolest weapons here, okay? He's got this little guy, which is obviously an automatic. He has a Ruger, and he has a spiky fucking grenade. Now, he has dynamite. He's second most intriguing out of all of them. Close quarter. Oh, she has a shotgun. That's a long barrel goddamn shotgun. Okay, girl. You got my attention there, but, you know. $6 cents for danger. The British lost. He's out. I mean, but, bitch, she's got C4, bud. But he is ranged. I'm not doing ranged. So, Quincy seems to be the most, what I would call, well-rounded. You know what I mean? He's got, like, a decent well-roundedness to him. I just don't want to play him because he's, looks like a douchebag, like me. But, yeah, whatever. Shotgun, I'm not gonna do. I'm not interested. So Miss Gracie can go suck a penile somewhere. So I'm between the Vampire Strike. She's got fast movement, and between Archimedes. So Rashida and Quincy over here. It does look like she has like one of those fucking like deagles going on. You know what I mean? She's got a deagle. I feel like he's gonna be the one that gets most played. That's the only reason why I'm kind of thinking like we'll go with Rashida. And, you know, she hunts demons and shit. But yeah, we'll go with Quincy. Just seems to be
Professor De Quincy, a terror in tweed.
Well-rounded. Well-rounded. Ooh, fun.
The Strange Brigade, on their way to devil knows where, at the start of yet another thrilling yarn of death-defying deading doom.
Egypt again, eh? No rest for the wicked.
Evil never rests, so nor can we.
Just as long as it goes better than that mess at Patagonia.
Patagonia, eh? How intriguing. I wonder what...
Hush, Alia. Here's your ladyship.
Thank you, Gracie. Yes. Egypt again, Professor De Quincy. And this is why.
Egypt, land of ancient secrets and mummified mysteries.
Veronica Brownridge, some of you probably owe your lives to the valuable undercover work she does for the department.
Veronica, an invaluable contributor to the Brigade's efforts.
Her last assignment was to join the dig expedition of Sir Edgar Harbin, a wealthy amateur Egyptologist, searching for the legendary tomb of Seteki.
Seteki? That black-hearted fiend.
Yes, the infamous Witch Queen of ancient Egypt. Her final resting place has been lost for millennia. Miss Brownridge's task was to ensure it remained so, but her last communication indicated that Harbin had found the tomb and was about to open it. We haven't heard from her since, and must now fear the worst.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Prepare yourselves, Brigade. Secure the dig site and find the tomb. If Harbin has indeed opened it and freed the thing imprisoned inside, then who knows what horrors you will soon be facing.
A plucky Brigade agent missing, and some damn fool possibly setting free an ancient evil. Time to call on the services of the Strange Brigade.
The Strange Brigade! Let's fucking do this, boys.
Ho ho! What thrilling tales and awe-inspiring adventures await our heroes today! Tally-ho, Brigade! There's work here to be done.
I've read this chap Harbin's work. Utter balderdash from start to finish. Just about up to him to clear up his...
Making sure caps lock apparent. Shift apparently throws grenades.
Blocked in already, by wood no less. Curses, is this the end for our...
Hold on. Hold on one goddamn second here.
Our heroes? Taking a bit of a breather, I see.
Look, bitch, you guys have awful sensitivity settings. So, you know, give me a sec. Feels okay. Shoot me! Oh!
Well played.
Oh! Well played. Success. Success. Frame rate a little wonky.
Bridge out. This awkward obstacle will have to be overcome some other way.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Cheeky bit of treasure.
If I fucking press shift and that goddamn shit throws a grenade one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. Where's Sprint? Hey Bimby, welcome to the stream. I'm fixing the most basic of controls that apparently this game has no fucking clue on. And decided to fucking throw a grenade on
Magical
left
moggies.
shift.
What tantalizing treasures are they hiding? Wood, the ancient nemesis of all adventurers. How will our heroes ever hope to bypass such a thing? Huzzah! Onwards, strange brigade. There's a... Oh my!
Huzzah!
What's this?
$8350K RX 574 gig.
What horrific hocus pocus summons these cadaverous creations back to loathsome life?
Cadaverous horror.
Cadavers with cognition. What has Harbin stumbled upon here? I'm reloading.
What magnificent marksmanship.
This game is pretty fucking good. Cool. Dang, this is... I love it, actually, kind of already. I'm gonna put some time into this one. Yeah, I am. At least probably 40 hours or so. Probably more, but we'll see.
It belongs in a museum or in our bank accounts. I love a good yarn, me. Hello, that looks rather interesting. A locked gate, an abandoned camp. The plot thickens.
Some Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest, bud. No, I don't know. I think it's just a general narrator for Rebellion.
Oh, well spotted. Yes, looks like you're on the right track here, Brigade.
Weapons are incredibly difficult to control here.
Blades of glory! I can think of a few good uses for these razor-sharp rotaries.
Hey, not true normal miner, welcome to stream, bud. Yeah, this game is... I'm enjoying it. I am.
I fear for our dear Miss Brownridge.
No, I have
If
not
she
tried
wasn't on one
Bigfoot.
of
I
those
don't
boats.
think, Bimby.
Lobbing grenade! It belongs in a museum!
That was kind of cool.
Yes, rich rewards for a job well done.
Barely wine. That wouldn't be
Gems
my
for
forte.
guns,
sir.
glorious find, Strange Brigade.
Strange Brigade. Where am I supposed to go now? I'm a little lost. Okay, so we grabbed that. We're just kind of fucking around. Grab that.
Could be some jolly useful information there.
Is it? Is it really?
Caged dead chaps. There's something you won't see at Regent's Park Zoo.
No, I do majority Master Nose, Mario.
Blast out of ammo.
Oh shit. What's up, homie? I do not know, Bimby. Probably not well. Nah, 720 or 1080 low. It'll be fine. It's not super demanding.
Oh, now you've a big gun.
Ooh, we got a big gun.
One for the collection.
Huzzah! Success. Good show.
Interesting. Reminds you of Fable.
Look
This is
at the
a
size
really,
of these
really
blighters.
interesting
Let's hope some
game.
swift gunplay could cut them down to size.
This is not really along the lines of
Abnormal
what
erectness.
has been
This one's
coming out
devastating.
recently.
Time to reload.
I'm digging it, Steven. Really, honestly. Almost because it is so different. There's not really a clear direction or anything like that. It's like familiar but not predictable.
Oh, fully charged. Fantastic.
We are in Egypt, Smugger.
That'll look splendid on my mantelpiece.
Yeah, sundial of raw. Ah! Fuck! No, go away!
What-oh! Such sensational skill!
I got skills for days. Get out of here. Oh no, zombies! Zombitch!
Reloading. Reloading.
Can I get a goddamn headshot? Okay, so we're playing with a very, very new mouse. I'm gonna put the excuse on that. The keyboard they gave me though, this one right here from Gambius, fucking tits. Well, keyboard's great. Mouse, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling the mouse at all. Like straight up at all. I already went into the software and put all my DPI settings in. But at the same time, this game does feel a little odd on mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to try to play it on something like my normal hardware tomorrow and see how I feel about it. It is a fucking good game though.
That log looks jolly useful.
That log looks jolly useful. I threw that way too far. What the fuck?
Splendid shooting, Strange Brigade.
What the fuck? Go away! I don't even know how to melee yet. You go the fuck away. Zombies! Thanks for the 1 biddy, sir. Get wrecked.
This will be very useful.
God damn. Motherfuck.
Reloading here.
This game's only getting better. I swear to God.
A key. I wonder what secrets this crafty little devil will unlock.
Oh, yes. Just what I was after.
Finest shot in all of Kensington.
What great sound design, dude. For real. God, so good.
Another one!
It's really fucking good. So, if you hit them in the wrong spot and they come back up, like listen for a sec, and then listen to how well they fucking programmed it. Like you'll hear like when the zombie goes down and come out, it's like a fucking like intense like anxiety-driven thing. If you hit him in the head, it's like huzzah, huzzah, dude. Oh my god. Little shit, man. Little shit. It's fucking good. It's fucking good. Golly.
Way ahead open. Onwards, Brigade. There's murderous mysteries and sinister secrets to be uncovered here.
Just the thing I need.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Hell yeah, Talons, what's up, bud?
Quite the conundrum you've stumbled onto here, chaps.
Oh shit. Hey, welcome back, Talons. How you doing, man? This is weird. Okay, so we'll go that, 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 that.
Simple, really.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm loving this game so far, man.
An obscure find, to be sure, but well worth the effort. An ancient antiquity. A new addition for the Brigade private collection, methinks.
Son of somebody that has lived in the IT life since they were born. Chances of getting RTX early are pretty low, bud. APU was a one-in-a-lifetime thing. It'll never happen again. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, those are things that only happen every once in a while. You try, you try, you try. Sometimes you get lucky.
I wonder what this is all about.
Aha! Gold! Glorious!
This is where I came from, though. Yeah, I know they did. They definitely did.
Tantalizing treasure perks of the job.
Nice. Oh shit.
Crikey! Who the devil's throwing spears about? Oh no! Armored attackers! Watch out!
Armored attackers! Watch out, Strange Brigade! I fucking love this game, dude.
By Jove! Someone
Fucking love
certainly
it.
doesn't want our heroes reaching that dig site.
Reload time. Quickly, quickly.
wonderful shooting.
What up now, boys? Oh! Headshot, motherfucker! Stop throwing your goddamn fireballs at me with a pistol. Ah, no! Go away, Scorpion! I was talking shit to the other guy. You go back over there. Hell yeah. Oh no, sir.
I'm reloading.
Oh, that's it. The old 1-2 punch.
I didn't know you could do that
What's
these
this?
days.
Sinister
Oh
sorcery
shit!
blocking the way.
God
Perhaps
damn it.
using your amulet will clear the way forward.
Okay. How do we do that? Let's see. Hell yeah.
By the River Nile! What paranormal padlock have our heroes managed to stumble upon here? This is quite the sinister development.
This is quite the sinister development.
And what's this? Yet more undead corpses rising to the occasion, and the blighters are wearing armor. How jolly unsporting of them.
Horrifying armored cadaver.
Aim true.
fucking these bitches up.
Reloading. Reloading.
All the guns are dope. They shoot really weird, Dane. Really, really weird. But it makes it fun. Everything shoots really, really slow.
Unearthly evil destroyed.
Like, incredibly
thanks to the
slow.
splendid efforts of the Strange Brigade.
Makes it fun as fuck, though.
Additional ammunition. Astounding.
Yes, yes, fantastic shooting.
He won't be getting up again.
Incoming enemies and a trap-laden archway. Think fast, Brigade.
Come on, bitch. Die.
Oh my, what superb shooting.
Oh, shit. Run for your life! Yes, it's all co-op. The whole game is 4-player co-op.
Time to reload. Grenade.
Which I'll hopefully be doing a lot of the co-op. A lot of the playthroughs co-op at a later point. And all of y'all are always welcome to come do that shit, for sure. Oh! Yeah.
Magnificent!
Extra ammo. Good show.
Our heroes arrive at the dig site, but yet there's still no sign of their quarry.
You reached the camp? Excellent. We need to know if Harbin's found and opened that tomb.
It doesn't look like anyone's left alive. That damn fool Harbin and his bumbling lust for glory.
Yeah, it's 4-player co-op, Dane. I do have to fucking go to bed. I don't know if you can fucking save
2 sugars for me, please.
I think I have to play this whole thing. Let me pee real quick. Cause I gotta pee real bad. I do have to get up dirt ass early in the morning to fucking do dumb shit. But I'm gonna complete this mission and then go to bed. So I'm gonna come right back after this and then we'll finish this off.
Taking a break. There is a pause button, you know. Hello? Strange Brigade? Are you there? Fine. Stand there. See if I care. You shan't get anything from me. We'll soon see who breaks first.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, wait. Shit's attacking me? What the fuck?
Aha, there you go. Back to the action. Go on, take this, just to show there's no hard feelings.
What happened last minute? I don't know what happened last minute. Alright, sounds good, man. Was the game talking shit or what?
Reload time. Quickly, quickly.
more than this to stop the strange brigade. We hope.
We hope.
Damn rig.
Aw, you only get one chance. God damn it. Okay.
Well, there's the lock, but how to get the key? Best get looking, Brigade.
Nice. That's pretty classic Rebellion, though.
Oh, amulet charged!
I'm reloading.
He won't be getting up again.
Dun, dun, dun.
More of these beggars popping up. Someone clearly doesn't want our heroes getting inside this tomb.
This game is a nice breath of fresh air and a recent release of AAA titles and fucking bullshit battle royales. For sure.
Oh, you're quite the marksman.
Whoa! What the fuck? That's kind of cool. I like it. Hey, Bike Munch, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
Healing elixir.
Yes, huzzah! Well spotted.
Huzzah! Done benching for the night, just playing the game. I haven't played the game yet, so I figure I better play it if I'm gonna continue, you know, doing shit with it. Also, it's a pretty awesome game. Pretty awesome.
Time to reload.
Yeah, it's 4-player co-op. So, yeah, it is.
Superb shooting.
Supplies. Oh, how jolly useful.
God, that's so cool. And creepy.
Some tip-top tumbling trickery there.
Tip-top tumbling trickery there.
Extra ammo. Good show. Must reload. Must reload.
Oh, nice. Very nice. This looks fucking dope. Cool. I do need an actual solution to this whole problem, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. We failed this door. I don't think that door had anything to do with it. See no
A quick
map.
pause to the proceedings.
But there's no map, sir.
Time to reload.
Well, I'm officially lost, boys. I thought that once I shot the third key or whatever, that it would populate. And it didn't. Not to mention, I'm a little fucking tired. So I think I'm just gonna fucking come back to it tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you next Tuesday, not tomorrow night. We'll come back. With GT 1070, there's no stutter. You get a frame every second or so. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know what I'm fucking up here, but dude, it's been a long week, so I'm gonna call it. Pretty fun game though. Fucking love it. I'm gonna come sit down, like, straight up, just grind this bitch out.